Good morning, good morning, good morning. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Welcome to Get Rich 101. Welcome to Get Rich 101. I'm your host. I'm Sekou Wrights. I'm an author, amongst many other things. But here is my most recent book, Hack Your Pain Now. Hack Your Pain Now. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you check it out. So for those of you that are watching the show on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. All right. All right. And shout out to New Thought Media Network for allowing me the space and opportunity to be here. And I must give everyone this disclaimer. I am a let me give my notes. Let me give my notes. Wait a minute. I am a stroke survivor. I am a stroke survivor. I don't know why that went out of my head just then, but it did. But I got my notes. I got my notes. Stroke survivor. What that means is that I have survived a stroke that was originally deemed lethal, and I survived that, and I've been surviving ever since. And I've been, I've been doing what I can, doing what I can, doing what I can. No, let me make it sound more powerful than that. I am doing, I am doing. Yeah, I'm doing. I got the doing T-shirts. I'm doing. I'm doing. I'm doing. Okay, so let me see. What else do I have to say? Cat Chronicles. Cat Chronicles. Let's show you the Cat Chronicles because cat is right here. The cat is right here, right? But I'm going to show you the picture I just took while the show was coming on late. Look at this cat. Right here, right here, right now. So cute. So cute. Shout out to Nelson for keeping me company. Ashe, Ashe. All right. So that said, I want to let me just check my notes, make sure there's anything. Oh, yes. Run report. Run report. Run report. Okay. So I have been running. I've been running for most of the days. Most of the days. The past year. For the past year. What? And so now I get to show you my achievement for today. Where's my achievement for today? Achievement for today. Achievement for today. Achievement for today. Here's my achievement for today. Achievement for today. Achievement for today. Da da da. 482. 482. That really blows my mind. And so now I'm coming up on 500. Like what? What are we talking about? 500? Like, whoo, that's a lot. And now I've got to think of something bigger and better to bring with it, you know? Because people are like, well, to me, people are like, 482, like, you've done so many runs. What else are you going to do? That's the way I'm thinking about it anyway. So I got to think of something else to do. Give me some applause. Wait a minute. Applause. Wait a minute. Applause or something. Yeah, fireworks. Fireworks. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. Okay, so that's that. And let me just see what else I have for you today. All right. That's it. That's it for that. Now I wanted to tell you about the speech therapy. So I had my speech therapy yesterday, and I walked. Yeah, I walked. I don't know what came over me. I was like feeling early and powerful, and I don't know. But I decided I was gonna walk a little bit of the way. I was like, maybe walk a little more. And then I walked the whole way. Now let me tell you how far this is. That's walking from 42nd Street, where I live, south to 11th Street. 11th from 42nd Street. That's incredible. That's incredible. So I made that walk. And I sat down. I got myself calm and cool and collected. I had a coffee. I don't know why I had a coffee. I just went to a coffee shop and ordered a coffee by habit. But I was like, I took a sip. I was like, what am I drinking? And I was supposed to be drinking tea. So bad Sekou, bad Sekou. Eh, eh. All right, but anyway, I I took my time off there. I did my my situation with my therapist, and man, they had me yesterday. They had me yesterday. They boy, they gave it to me. They gave it to me, and I was like struggling. I was struggling. I was like, but then they said encouraging things to help me for next time. So for next time, I'm supposed to do what I did what I did yesterday, and couldn't do. I'm supposed to do it well. So it has to do with uh, with basically how to parcel parcel. I think parcel what I have to say when I'm speaking. Now, this is very important to me because I've done some speaking engagements, right? And it is my intention to be a motivational speaker. Know how to do this because I've been a motivational speaker before. Right? I've been a speaker before, right? But I didn't need all this extra stuff. Now I need all this extra stuff to help me get my mind right, help me do my thing, and it's hard. it's it's a little bit hard. At least to me. At least to me, it's hard. People have said lovely things about me, about my speaking. So I greatly appreciate it. But for me, I feel like I'm trying to get it right. So shout out to my my speech therapist. I'll go with that, speech therapist. All right, so that was that. And then I have to add one more thing. Then I decided, let's walk. Let's walk home. And so I walked home and I was like, oh, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Because once I started going up, I started feeling it. I was like, I need to sit down. And so I got to a place where I was just about to sit down. I was just about to sit down. And I was trying to get to this place that I thought had seats. And I hear my name. And I look and I turn around and look and who did I see? Let me find a photo. Photo. Here we go. Share this tab. There we go. Gene Harvey. Gene Harvey was right there. And I was like, it took me a second to remember her because I'm telling you, with the what's that word? Well, anyway, the word that means that it's difficult for me to put things into place. And so Gene Harvey is someone I went to college with, like college with. And so seeing her on a street, on a New York City street, just didn't make sense. And so it took me a second to remember. I was like, oh my God. And so Gene helped me get across the street and sit on a flower bed. I was like, oh, thank you, help me, because the place didn't have benches anymore. And I was like, oh man, so I was sitting on the flower bed, and she talked to me while I was sitting on the flower bed. And then she went her merry way, and then I went the rest of the way solo. But woo, that was a good person to like help me out, right? So yeah, shout out to Gene, shout out to Gene, shout out to Gene. So appreciate you being there, Gene. Appreciate you being there. Okay, now what other announcements? I might as well get the announcements out the way. I'm sorry, I might as well get the announcements out the way. So let's do. Oh, let's do this one. Let's do this one. I missed it. Hold on. Okay. Share this tab. Okay. Fees Fitness Over 40 5-day abs bleep back bra fat challenge. Right. Right. So she has been getting this going up. She's been getting this going up. Fees Fitness Over 40. Give it to her. Give it to her. Like sign up for her 5-day back fat challenge and support her. And and support her because also she needs the money to help her. Now she's helping you, but choose right now to get help from her. Did that sound right? All right, I hope that sounded right. I hope that sounded right. But anyway, check her out at Fees Fitness Over 40. At Fees Fitness Over 40. Okay, now what else do I want to say? I'm checking all my photos. Yep, there's Nelson still chilling right next to me. All right, that's it. All right, and that's what I got for announcements for Hero News. So let's check the notes really quick, and then let's get into money. Let's get into money. All right, so let's see where we go. Where we go? Oh, Free King. Free King is inviting her world her world to the stage, and let's see. I just realized how far you walked to speech therapy. Yes, yes, yes. To 11th, from 42nd to 11th, and then I walked it back. And the walking back was what got me. I made it. I made it, but now that I know I can do it, I can do it better. Not better, but I can do it now because I learned this about myself when I was halfway. I was preparing myself for the marathon the first time. I'd walk around Nashville, and I would walk, and I would get to a point where I couldn't get past anymore. I was like, okay, I gotta hold on to this lampshade. I gotta hold on to this bench. I gotta hold on to something. Hold on to something. And then I'll be struggle bus trying to get home, right? And then from that point forward, I knew I could make it to that point to further than that point. You know what I mean? I hope I'm getting that right, but to further than I had before, when I was grabbing the telephone pole, right? So that was beneficial to me. So this lets me know that I can walk back and forth from 42nd Street to 11th Street. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. All right. All right. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? V King, load me up with all these people's names. Yeah. Okay, so let me get to money. Let's get to money. Let's get to money. Let's get to money. Let's get to money. Where is my affirmation? Here's my affirmation. I'm so grateful. Oh, I'm so happy. Sorry. I'm so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. I am so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I'm shaking my head. I'm shaking my head, y'all. I'm shaking my head because, as I've explained to you, my memory has been a bit of a Jenga board. A Jenga board. Yeah, the Jenga board. And so sometimes bits and pieces of my memory are missing and whatever. Anyway, I didn't realize that I had purchased Tim Sykes' review of how to get started as a what kind of nosebleed? No, nosebleed. What is Anyway, I bought Tim Sykes' system of how to buy stocks. Now I was struggling there because he buys stocks specifically. He buys a particular type of stock that I'm trying to remember the name of, but the name of is just floating out of my head. But anyway, I discovered this and I was like, what is going on? What is going on? I have it. I have the whole thing. I've got the 30-day diet. I got the weekend hustle. That's my name for what he calls a weekend landing. I'm not sure what he calls it, but I call mine a weekend hustle. So I was outdone. I was outdone. So I remember barely reading it before, well, listening to watching the videos before. So I started playing it again. I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. I remember some of this. And you know what? You know what? I stopped it right before stuff got good. Right before stuff got good. Because what I was fascinated by was the fact that he was right. He was right. He was right. Like the things he's talking about are true. I was scared. I was scared that, me buying it was going to mean that some kind of dude's going to be trying to get me. My intuition all hopped up on stroke medicine must have seen something in this man. But anyway, I bought his thing. And I've been reading it, I've been watching it, and I've just been shaking my head because you don't understand why I'm shaking my head. I'm shaking my head because I could have been much further down the road than I am now. That's basically why I'm vacillating with it. Because I got involved in Forex, I got involved in all these different things, but here's what I've come to. Choosing stocks does not mean I'm choosing stocks over Forex, right? Forex can still exist even if I put my emphasis on stocks. And the special kind of stocks that he does, oh man, I got to give you all the name. Come on. I just got it. Tim Sykes. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Sign me up. The challenge. Yeah. I'm sorry. He's not calling it what it is, but anyway. Millionaire Review, Millionaire Challenge. All right. Well, basically, let me tell you some of his notes. Sorry, I can't think of the name of it. I will think of it. I remember to write that down. But let me tell you what he was. What the notes. I just got this last night, and I got it, and I was like, oh. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Now, I'm sure you've heard this wisdom before. But to me, someone who has now run a marathon twice, I understand. I run a marathon twice. I understand it in a different kind of way than someone who hasn't run it before. I understand. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I just took that and I was like, oh, okay. So that's number one. Number two, only 60% of the time are you going to win. That's if you're lucky. 60% of the time you're going to win. Now, I know what you're thinking. Because I was thinking it. Because that leads to the next point. Smart people don't like being wrong. Smart people don't like being wrong. Right? We're trying to get to 100%. trying to get to 90, 99%, 99.9. You know, you don't want to be going like a 60% would be a fail. And that would be a D or an F, right? But I'm telling you, Tim Sykes is saying that he and his followers are going for 60, 70%, like really small margins. So that means, catch me now, that means that losing is a must. It is what it is. It is what it is. You're going to lose. You're going to lose. Weekend hustle doesn't matter. Let's stick with that because that's what I'm sticking with. Weekend hustle, you're going to lose. But you've got to be able to balance it. Right? You're going to lose, and the more money you put up to generate money, you've got to be okay with losing some of that money. Now you've got to play it like it's a marathon, not a sprint. You got to play it like it's a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, and yeah, you've got to play it a little bit out at a time. I was thinking right then about the fact that if I had done this when I gotten his course, I'd be so far down the road. I'd be so far down the road right now. But regardless, I'm here in the right place at the right time because as I'm listening to the videos now, they make much more sense. Make much more sense. Now, I do not understand everything. Let's be clear. I do not understand everything. Bye, Nelson. um, so I do not understand everything that's being said, but I understand enough to know about the weekend hustle. I know about that, and that is what I'm sticking to. That's what I'm sticking to. And leads me to the most important thing is cut losses quickly. Cut losses quickly. Cut losses quickly. I said it 3 times because it's tough. It's tough because once you see it, it's easy to say it out loud, to a friend, but once you see it and your money has gone down, you automatically want to be like, oh well, let me just wait and hope and pray that they'll turn around. Nope, nope. Cut losses quickly because don't let a small mistake turn into a big disaster. Don't let a small mistake turn into a big disaster. Ashe, ashe, because like I just said it. And so you have a small window of okay. I have to figure out what this man is called. Wait a minute, I have to figure it out. Hold on. Hold please. Hold please. 10, 6. Official guide. Stock simplified. 8-week interactive course. Millionaire challenge. Penny stocks. Penny stocks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Penny stocks. Penny stocks are anything but a penny, right? Because they are penny stocks to us, but to Wall Street, they're like, that's small stuff. Like a $5,000 win is throwaway money in terms of Wall Street. But to us, to me and you, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And I had a. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I get it. If I can get this photo, I wanted to show you something. I want to show you. Oh, yep. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's share this tab. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is great. This is great. Now, what image are you looking at? What number are you looking at? So this is Timothy Sykes. He's showing us a snapshot of one of his students who's doing exceptionally well, right? He bought stock on Friday and sold it on Monday. And that's what he made, $2,226, right? But then look closely. Look closely. Look closely. There you go. Down at the bottom it says starting stake, $7,200. See? So he had to have $7,000. He had to have $7,000 in order to bet that $7,000 in order to make $3,000. Right? Like it's a hard trick to do with your mind, but you've got to put out your money. Your money, you got to put it out there and then get money back. And you're going to lose. You're going to lose 40% of the time. Yeah, 40%. Yeah, because you're going to win 60% of the time. And that's if you're good. That's once you get good, you're going to get 60% of the time once you get good. Once you get good, right? So now I understand why the people say it's only for 90% of the people. 90% of people fail because it is a tough way to read it. Now, I have gone too far down this road. I'm going all the way. I'm going to do this. I'm going to focus on the weekend hustle, and that's going to be my saving grace. I'm going to do it. 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 I'm going to stop being distracted by anything else. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So thank you all for who have hung in with me for all these years. All these years. I've been on the show for years with this show. So thanks for being with me and for being patient, because I needed to do all those different things. I needed to do all those different things and try out all those different things to end up where I am now, which is studying with Tim Sykes, Weekend Hustle. Weekend Hustler. Weekend Hustler, right? I'm gonna make it happen. Make it happen. All right. All right, folks. Let's see if there's any comments before we get out of here. Let's see. Fee King is inviting the folks. Yeah, I was reaching for penny stroke trader. I was looking for penny stroke trader because they are small compared to the rest of Wall Street. They're not small, but they're small compared to the rest of Wall Street. So that means our investment is minimal, but we still got to have money to invest. All right, folks. All right. I will see you later. Today is Friday. Oh, let me just say this. Today's Friday. And you got to remember to do it, to get in the habit. You've got to look for stocks today. You got to look for stocks today at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock p.m., start looking for stocks. Start looking for small stocks, right? And look for one that peaks up. Peaks up is turning from red to green at the end of the day, and buy it. And be ready to sell it in the first 15 minutes of the day, Monday. All right? We're going to do it together. All right? All right, folks. I'll see you later, and have a great weekend. And remember that now is better than perfect. All right? I'll see you next time.